Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to the test, Hypothesis Rising. So if you missed last week's episode, I mentioned that we were going to be revisiting the trio of test games because it's been over a year and a half since we've last played it, and I want to see if our answers have changed, or like if our advice will change, all that jazz. If you did watch the first one, then you know they did change. We got completely different, well, I should say, not say we, because I was the one answering the questions, but I got completely different advice. I also looked back and saw that I had different answers to certain questions, so it's going to be interesting. I know this one is a bit longer, so we're just going to jump right into it, because I know it's going to give me a dialogue, be like, oh, you have played the test, right? So yes, that's what we're here to do. We're going to be redoing the test. That's why we're visiting to the name. I've already played the test, thank you very much. Played it twice, actually. Does that mean I get a cookie for that?
We're just
so can we
we're just
get
special.
a treat for that?
We're here with Fate, with his blood and all that. Hello and welcome to my office. It's truly a pleasure to see you here today. Please excuse the mess. I haven't had a chance to clean up yet. Yeah, sure. Now, I don't want to make take up too much of your time with the blibber blabber and the nonsensical speak, so I'll just get straight to the point. Sometimes we have to ask ourselves life's tough questions. There's one question in particular I'd like to ask yourself. You'd ask yourself, are you happy? And when I say happy, I don't mean content. Being content is great, but it's not the same as being happy. I want to help you, says the blood. I want to inspire you to be the best that you can be. I want to inspire you to be the happiest version of yourself. I want to see you grow, inside and out. Now, how do we accomplish this, you might be asking? Good question, allow me to explain. I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and you're going to answer them with 100% entire honesty. And when I say 100% entire honesty, I mean 100% entire honesty.
Not gonna lie, this is about you.
Stop talking. Think about it. You do want to be happy, don't you? You wouldn't want to do something so bold as to tempt fate by lying, would you? Just remember, if you lie, the only person you're lying to is yourself. The only person who will suffer from this is you. And believe me, you will suffer. Well,
no, I don't think I will.
not to mention the fact that whether you tell the truth or not, I'll know. But that's another story. Let's be moving on, shall we? We've wasted enough time explaining what we're going to be doing. Just remember, we all want to be good people. We all want to give the answers that we feel lend the most desirable human traits within ourselves. But sometimes good people do bad things, and sometimes we don't always have desirable traits as humans. I cannot express enough just how important it is to be truly honest while answering these questions, no matter how uncomfortable the truth may make you. Now it's time to get into the real meat of this experiment. It's time for you to get the advice that you deserve. As you read questions and scenarios during this process, I want you to create your own circumstances and build your own bridges to arrive at the answer that best suits your own psyche. If you've never experienced the scenarios being asked of you, then simply imagine that you have and try to assume that you might feel in that situation. I'd like to invite you to pour a glass of water. This water thing again, man. And it relaxes and unfolds as your fate and secret to the overcoming and the secret to Zach's COVID and the next hurdle in your life. You've gone to start with some basic, easy questions.
Child's play.
If you answer these questions twice, your advice may change. It's not just about answering the questions, it's about many different variables. Many different factors at play here, including the amount of taken to answer proposed questions. With that being said, it's far more importantly to actually take your time and think about how honest of an answer you're giving before you give it. Whatever you do, do not rush the process. This is your best friend here. You'll see what I mean soon enough. And here we go. Okay, before we get started, I just want to mention this is sort of a mature game. There's like 10% of the game that's mature. There's like some questions. I'll try and skip them, yeah, just to let you know. Do you feel uncomfortable right now? No, I feel great.
Nah.
Are you nervous? No,
not
really. You feel cold? No, I would need to be like 20 degrees for me to feel cold. I'm basically a penguin.
20 degrees, man.
Do you feel sad? I mean, in general.
I feel sad looking.
Actually, I should have said yeah. Well, I think it means now, so I probably should have stuck with my answer. Have you ever hurt someone because you were hurting, even though they didn't deserve it? No. All right, we're back. Someone decided to mow the lawn at the exact moment of time. Don't you love to see it?
Don't you love it?
Do you crave acceptance by answers? No, we've been staring at this question for about 10 minutes. Have you ever lost a loved one? Technically, yes, but I wasn't really close to them.
We lost a dog.
Do you know what heartbreak feels like? No. Do you believe in demons? You've already asked this question. There's not like a middle question. Like it's kind of like Ghost, where it's like I could see it, but I guess there's a world. Do you believe in curses? No. Well, except for Zach's Mario Party curse, which apparently,
that's a curse.
which apparently
right
there's video evidence of it. So maybe I should have said. I also believe in Zach's curse of like getting sick every 5 minutes.
Shut up.
So I guess I probably should have answered yes. Actually. Can you like stop that? Just hold it in. Would you consider yourself to be spiritual? I'm assuming. I think I know what you're talking about. Are you afraid of dying alone? Not particularly. If there was an undeniable proof that a ghost was haunting you, would you continue to live in your home? So, after looking back at it, I don't know what our original answer was, but if there's a ghost haunting me, leaving the home would do nothing, because it's haunting me, not the house.
Yeah,
so, would I continue to live in your home? Yes, I would. Have you ever seen an object mysteriously move without being touched? Yes. I've already explained that story in the first one. Do you believe that it's possible for a game to summon supernatural forces into your life without knowing it? No, because you're
No, that's not.
Would you like to make more friends? Currently doing so. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? Been told by that by my current friends, so yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you feel lonely? No. Talk to me, darn it! Do you make friends easily? Yes. Do you tend to avoid drama where possible? Yes. Have you ever had a near-death experience? Don't know.
I saw like a report that people have like 6 of those things in like.
I'm gonna say no because I can't think of one. Do you like horror movies? No, they're stupid.
Yeah, most of them are just garbage.
This is all very interesting. Have you played the test? Yes.
We have.
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Have you played the horoscope? Still haven't. I still need to look into that. Give it a whack. I'm totally not biased. No. Would you consider yourself to be a hard worker? Yes. Do you have a low opinion of yourself? No. Would you consider yourself to be a confident person? In most scenarios. Would you help an old lady cross the street even if you were running late to an appointment? Screw that appointment. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, of course.
Would you kill all of your neighbor's pets just to save one of your own? Alright, we gotta imagine a scenario, right? We have... So, let's say, okay, a dog would be defending itself, right? So let's say it's one of our cats, right? So one of our cats, I'm gonna pick Willow specifically. Because she seems like she won't really be... Well, I don't know. No, she sees... That or Isabel's cat, Sage, which is... I think those two are the most vulnerable. If they were being attacked. So let's say one of those two, right? And a neighbor's... It says all of your neighbor's pets. So, like, a dog, a cat, and...
Maybe a parrot for good measure.
No, that's Mark's idea. Stop stealing Mark's ideas. Frickin'... What else do you have? Guinea pig. There you go. A dog, cat, and a guinea pig. All of them are attacking... Let's pick Sage, because I think she's the vulnerable one. Would I specifically kill all the neighbors' pets to save... I would say yes, because the neighbors should be controlling their pets. If you're coming after one of my cats, it's over. Have you ever tried to smother yourself with a pillow to see if you could suffocate yourself? No.
Who does that?
Have you ever been caught dancing when you thought no one was watching? Caught dancing? Probably not. Have you ever tried to roll your eyes back so far to see if they really get stuck? No.
No, it's stupid.
Have you ever played a practical joke that you regret pulling at someone? I'm not a practical joke kind of person. Are you streaming live right now? No. Get wrecked. Are you recording this game? Darn it.
They caught us.
If I told you that I was watching you play this game right now, would you believe me?
I mean, you're actually
you as the creator, probably not. If you've left a comment for me at any point in time, I've read your words. Does this bother you? No. If you've left a comment for me, does it make you feel positive that I paid attention to? Sure. Do you understand that no matter what, I appreciate you? Do I understand? No, because you're game creation.
You're fake.
I really do. Are you afraid of snakes?
Only some.
I wouldn't want to be near one, so I guess afraid is a strong word, though. Like, I'll battle a snake if I have to. But I'm gonna go no then. Do you believe in magic? No. Have you cried in the last month of laughter? Sure. But I don't know if that's what you're counting. But
yeah, that's what I'd count that.
Do you have a hero? I'm not a hero type. Do you typically learn from your mistakes?
That's how you learn.
Exactly.
Do you enjoy outdoor activities?
I mean, I do. I like camping and fishing.
A lot of them.
Depends on what it is.
Would you consider yourself to be lazy? On certain days, yeah. Do you sometimes find it difficult to stay motivated? Not really. COVID over here. Like, he has all the symptoms at this point. Gotta quarantine him immediately. Do you put the needs of others before yourself? Not all the time, but most of the time. So I'll say yes, just because it's overweighing the other one. Would your family and friends describe you as kind? Yeah, probably.
Yeah, definitely.
Have you ever cheated in a relationship? Nope.
Can't cheat. Never been in one.
Have you ever been cheated on in a relationship? No. Would you consider yourself to be judgmental? Yeah, probably.
It's coming from the guy who judges all
I
my
see.
food.
Stop talking. Are you a hero to someone else? I don't know. You love animals? Yes. Have you ever found a family member on Tinder and wanted to hit them with a super like? Not on Tinder, nor do I want to be. Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, totally not.
Do you enjoy drinking alcohol? No.
Can't drink it.
Are you intoxicated right now? No. Well, that makes one of us. Stupid. Do you like the phrase sneaky snake?
Never heard of that, like, ever.
Do I like it? No. Are these questions a bit strange to you? Yeah, a little bit. You have a vivid imagination. Oh, yeah. You feel uncomfortable in large social settings. Uncomfortable?
If I'm with someone,
no.
People I know.
If would I want to be in one? No. Well, here's the question. And I'm not anti-social. I just prefer to be by myself. Being an introvert does not mean you hate society.
Seriously.
You hold a grudge for long periods of time. I can think of 2 people, so yes. Have you ever urinated in public?
Isn't that just what a public restroom is?
No, it's called like a bush or on the side of the road. I'm sure as a kid I peed in a bush before. Do you like pineapple on your pizza? Absolutely not.
I had one time at school. Pizza.
Would you consider yourself to be selfish? No. Do you think you've got a big ego? Markiplier, no. Would you consider yourself that? No. Would you consider yourself to be religious? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be temperamental? No. I don't let emotions control me. If you had to kill someone to save your own life, but you knew they didn't deserve it, would you? Okay, the scenario I'm imagining is a dude's trying to feed his family, but he needs to somehow kill me to do it. Yes. I would. Interesting. Would you sacrifice your own life for a complete stranger? Again, thinking of a scenario like it's the opposite, like this dude's trying to kill the other person, and I'm just a bystander in that one. So, like, would I jump in front of him? It'd be hard because I don't know them. So I don't know if I can think of a specific scenario. Even more interesting. Have you ever been inside of a burning building? Thank God, no.
I'd never like to be in.
Have you ever been to a funeral? Zach just spit absolutely everywhere. Thank you so much for that. He's getting COVID absolutely everywhere. He needs to be quarantined. Put him in a solitary confinement building.
No.
Have you ever been to a funeral? Yes. Twice, actually. If you could attend your own funeral before you died, would you take the opportunity to do so? I don't know how that's possible, but sure. If you could see into the future, but you were told that it would only reveal the absolute worst of what's in store for you, would you still look? Nah.
I'll only be surprised.
If you had the power to stop time, would you use it to do something you know you shouldn't do? I know what you're implying, so then no. If you had the power to remove one person from Earth, never to return again, would you use it? Oh yeah, definitely. There's some people I can think of I'd just be like, boop.
Yeah,
Like,
have fun in space. Yeah, I can think of a couple people, absolutely, yeah. If I told you that I understand you better than you understand yourself, would you believe me? Nah. If someone threatened to kill you, would your first response be to react in violence?
I mean, you shouldn't.
If you're threatening to kill me,
I'm sorry, okay?
Hold it in.
That or I sound like
hold it
garbage
in. Hold it in.
video.
Hold it in. Would your first response be to act in violence? No, because I can think of scenarios where I wouldn't. Oh, I didn't even know what I just picked. I think I picked yes. If a stranger stole money from you to support their drug addiction, would you forgive them if they apologized? Yeah. If a family member said something nasty about you behind your back, would you confront them about it? Yes, and it's happened. If you had to eat raw squirrel brains for 3 days to stay alive, would you still do it? If I need to survive,
Does
yes.
that imply that's the only thing?
If you woke up tomorrow, none of your family if your family remembered who you were, would you choose to leave and start a new life? I mean, you'd kind of have to. Because, like, if nobody remembers who you are, then yeah, you kind of have to just... If a homeless man was clearly sick, freezing, and utterly miserable in the rain, would you be willing to give him your clothes and walk home naked? Yeah, sure. If someone accidentally hit you with their car, but you suffered no injuries whatsoever, would you still be upset with them? Yeah, because you first of all not only endangered whoever's in the car, which could be my family or whatever, but you also probably broke the car.
Yeah, that's still property damage at the very least.
Have you looked for any hidden meanings or messages? No, I still haven't done that. Even after playing this twice. Maybe you should have been. Don't tell me what I should have been doing, thank you.
You don't get to make our decisions.
Are you wondering if there's a deeper meaning to all this other than simply answering questions? I do know that because I've played this before. Miracles happen every day, do you agree? Yeah. Umbrellas aren't worth lugging around and you don't mind getting rained on, do you agree?
I don't like getting rained on.
Yeah, sure, I don't care. Red is a prettier color than pink.
I mean, red's cool, I guess, but I mean...
Prettier. It's not about being cool, it's about prettier.
Yeah, it's using
They both have
adjective.
they both have similar situations where they'd be used. I'm thinking like Barbie pink though, comparing that to red.
Yeah, that kind of
I wouldn't want to walk into a house that's that shade of pink. Like the entire house is that shade of pink. That'd just be an eyesore.
And then walking
With
into
red,
a house,
all red, it looks like a murder dungeon.
either that or walking into PewDiePie's home.
Nothing to do with anything. Red is prettier than pink. I guess. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag blowing in the wind? No. Eating in front of people can be awkward. I mean, unless you're ugly like Zachary, then maybe. But probably not.
That's pretty mean. Not gonna lie.
Rings used as a ceremony wedding are so outdated. No, that's a tradition for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you realize the last letter of the 6 questions combines with the word murder? Yeah, I did because I remembered the ring part. Do you know why that is? No. Probably because you murdered someone. Does it make you slightly uncomfortable? No.
Nah.
Are you going to start paying closer attention to what may have gotten yourself into? No.
No, I don't care.
Do you realize it's too late to turn back now? Do I realize it? Yes. I'm here. Who? You hear someone in your room?
Yeah, and it's
I hear a bird to my right, and I hear Isabel to my left. So yes.
Wow, I can't believe you.
You see the shadows closing in. Oh no.
Oh no.
Not the shadows closing in.
I can't believe
We're
it.
screwed.
Do you feel like you're being watched? I mean, these people are watching us, so yes.
Yeah.
Do you look around your room? Did you look around your room a moment ago? I mean, technically speaking, sure. Do you like long walks on the beach? Define long. I'd go for about 1.5 miles and then turn around. Which I guess some people would consider that long, so sure. Do you enjoy giving gifts? Do you enjoy giving gifts to people? Yeah, especially if you make it exciting. Like it's a game. Have you ever felt like giving up on life? Nope.
No, you should never give up.
Do you love your family more than you love yourself?
Yeah, I'd probably say so.
I don't know, it depends.
What's up for you, though? You're ugly.
You just need to stop talking. This would be a question that says, do you take everything as a joke? Because then Zach needs to say yes like 16 times to that question.
I don't take everything as a joke.
No, you've gone from like taking nothing as a joke to taking everything as a joke. There's no in between with you apparently.
Wow. I don't want to take things seriously.
I guess yeah, in the grand scheme. You have a best friend who's clearly better than the rest of your other friends.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't. No, they're all pretty good. I couldn't. Like, the whole best friend thing is stupid. Because you should, like, if you can pick out one of your friends that's better than the others, why are you with the others? That's my thing. Like, that doesn't make any sense. If they're better, then why would you be with everyone else? Because then that means you're wasting your time with them. So, no, they're not better. I think they're all of my friends you guys have seen on the channel, they all have, like, obviously they all have, like, things they're doing. that could be improved, because everyone can be improved, but like I can't pick out someone who I would say is clearly better. They're using the word, if it just says who's better, then I can think of someone. But who's clearly better? Like, no. Why would I be with anyone else that's clearly better? That doesn't make any sense. All of my friends are awesome, so no. You think there is some kind of conspiracy behind the coronavirus?
Yes, clearly the government controlling it.
Do you believe that I mean, it was strange that the CDC is coming out saying a lot of stuff is false, which I feel like is a crime, but sure. Do you believe that you're human? No, I'm an alien.
No, we're clearly...
if you could turn invisible, but you could never be visible ever again, once you decide to use the power for the first time, would you ever use it? Absolutely not.
No, it's stupid.
If you knew someone was about to rob a convenience store, but you knew that they were doing it to feed their family, would you stop them? I'm not in a position to stop them. If you were stranded on a remote island with a stranger and you were both starving to death, but you found a secret stash of food that they didn't know about, would you share it with them? Yes. If you could turn into an eagle for 1 year, but you wouldn't be able to turn back into a person until that year has passed, would you do it? If it was a day, I would do it, but not a year.
As an eagle?
If you had the opportunity to earn riches beyond your wildest dreams by fighting a grizzly bear to the death using nothing but a machete and an army helmet, would you do it? I don't know. Fighting a bear seems pretty cool. Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll
you know what? Here, I agree with Markiplier when he said, like, put that in the same scenario as saving a random stranger, because then I'd do it, because I get to go out with glory, you know?
Exactly.
If you had to pick one basic food item to eat exclusively for an entire year, would you choose potatoes? Potatoes are ridiculously versatile. You can make them in many different ways.
And
I probably would, yeah. I can't think of anything else that's super versatile like that. I mean, meat, but you'd have to pick a specific meat then. And then, honestly, for me, meat gets repetitive after a while. Like, if you have beef and then you get, like, the next 4 days you have beef again, it's like it gets repetitive. Same thing with pork, same thing with chicken. Chicken, a little less, but even still. So, yeah, I'd probably choose potatoes. If pizza screamed in agony every time you bit into a piece, would you still eat pizza? No.
Pizza, absolutely nothing.
If your best friend got hit by the... Oh, yeah, this is the stupid one. Oh, get out of here. Well, it's not stupid. It's an inappropriate one. Was that question difficult to answer? No, because it's stupid. You feel mortal? Yes. Who's answering no to that? Do you enjoy loud music? Again, you need to define loud, because would I stand in front row seats into a concert? Absolutely not. So I'm going to assume that's what you mean. Do you feel awkward when you dance in front of others? I don't typically dance in front of others, so I would say no. Do you suffer from an anxiety disorder? No. Do you ever feel depressed? No. Do you feel relaxed? Currently, yes. Do you think you have a guardian angel watching over you?
Me, myself, and I.
Probably not. Do you ever hear your name being called even when no one's calling it? This was in the first one, and it's still yes.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to take that special note of that one. You do that, bud.
Yeah, totally.
Do you always look both ways before crossing the road? I actually look like 4 times. I do like one with a normal glance, and then I do a double check, and then I go.
I always do like left, right, left, then you're good.
Do you wash your hands every day? Who
yeah.
doesn't do that? Do you feel uncomfortable using public restrooms?
If it's empty, then
I guess
fine.
yes, a little bit. Is winter your favorite season? It's a really close race between fall and winter.
For me, it's either
spring
or fall.
Summer's overrated as frick.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Summer's only good when you're in school. After that, it becomes like annoying. Because it's especially it depends on where you are. I guess if you're in Canada, summer's probably fine. But like if you start going near Florida, summer's just insufferable.
Oh my god, like in Texas and Florida in summer, I bet it's unbearable. We're in New York in summers. Is like,
when I go on vacation, when someone came from Texas or Florida, because it'll be like 70 degrees and they're wearing a winter jacket.
Yeah, it's like Australians who wear full-on winter crap.
Like you can tell that they came from like Texas or Florida, because like it's normally 110 and it's 70. Right, which 75 is too much for me. If it's near 75, I'm starting to get hot and I need some air flowing or a fan blowing, whatever.
For me, like mid-80s and above, and it's way too hot.
I'm gonna say yes, because winter also has the best holidays. So I actually think yes.
Very true. That is.
Fall is great, and it's very close to winning. The only thing that fall doesn't have is Christmas. That's really the only thing that's pushing winter ahead.
It has October and November, though winter also has...
Fall also has my birthday. Yeah, that's a hard question, because fall has my birthday, too. So I don't know. It's really tough.
Yeah.
Speaking of my birthday, tune in to the 22nd for my birthday bash. Plug. Do you know anyone named Josh? Not personally, so
I've
no.
seen Josh Allen on TV.
No, you don't know him. Are you wondering why the electrolyte is relevant? Yeah, sure. Are you allergic to any animals? I haven't met one if I am, so no. Have you ever thought about an animal in that way? No. Have you ever been in love? Yeah. Would you consider yourself to be artistic? I thought it said autistic. I'm like, that's not just a feeling.
What?
Yeah, that's a mental thing.
Artistic. Yes, digitally artistic. Not like Isabel artistic where I'm drawing stuff, but like digitally, yes. And artists can be many different things because you can consider content creation arts. It's like a form of art. There's so many forms of art that, yeah. Would you consider yourself to be dominant in your daily life? I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, so no. Do you feel that you've got too much time on your hands? No. I literally have to say no to so many different people because I don't have time. Can you be easily intimidated by others? No. Are you easily excitable? Yeah, probably. Give me a pizza with like chicken and waffles on it. I'm done.
I still need to try chicken and waffles.
Do you enjoy solving complex problems? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a difficult time relaxing? No, probably actually pretty easily. Would you consider yourself to be high maintenance? No. Do you trust easily? Definitely not. Would you consider yourself to be an honest person? Yeah, absolutely. Have you ever told a lie? Very long time ago, but yes, everyone's told a lie at some point. Have you ever lied to your best friends? Probably yes. Have you ever lied to your family? Again, probably yes.
Yeah, probably just some small white lie.
You're talking about me or yourself? Because you had like a 3-year lying spree. It was like a Guinness World Record for how long someone could keep a lie up.
Yeah,
Oh,
why
yeah,
do you think I was
definitely.
doing it so much?
Have you ever lied about any answer during the session? No. Are you wondering why all these questions have to do with lying? I can see why. This is all very useful information. Are you a people pleaser? Heck no. I don't care about what people think of me.
Yeah, I still like.
Do you enjoy being the center of attention?
No.
I like help. If I'm the center of attention for helping people, then yes. But that's really the only situation where I'd like it. So no.
Yeah.
Like if I'm on stage giving people a motivational speech, then I would be liking it. But other than that, I wouldn't care. Do you feel like you've got a good sense of humor?
I think I do,
I've
but
been
this
told.
bozo
No, Zach doesn't. Isabel is working on it, but she's pretty good right now. And then I got most of my humor from my dad, Markiplier, Corey Kitchen, by the way. I don't know if I need to specify that, and a couple others.
Definitely a lot of Markiplier.
But definitely, yeah, Markiplier. I'm basically his long lost son. Do you frighten easily? Frighten easily? No, not really. Oh yeah, this is this part. I forgot this part existed. This must be a royalty-free sound or song or whatever, because this is used in Far Cry 4's soundtrack. Like when you're in the menu. Well, that was odd. I wonder what that was about. Yeah, sure wonder, Fate. That's probably a pretty good place for us to stop for the simple segment of our questionnaire and move on to the more gritty questions. This next set of questions will not be yes or no answers. The next portion of our session will be filled with various scenarios that put you smack dab in the middle of vital choice making. We'll see how well you handle your options as you delve deeper into each scenario. Remember, the key to all this is to answer honestly. Let's get started. You're home alone. It's dark and storming outside. All of a sudden, there's a knock on your bedroom door. Someone's in your house. What do? Grab the closest item that can be used as a weapon. Ignore the knocking and hope it goes away. Ask who is it and wait. Nice horror movie line. And boldly open the door to reveal what's on the other side. Okay, there's a knock on my bedroom door. Not the house door, bedroom door. That means they are already in the house. I'm home alone, it's dark and storming. Ignoring's not gonna do jack. I'm doing this. I'm grabbing the closest weapon, which for my case would be scissors, which is pretty good, so yeah. Very interesting choice. Meet a homeless woman on the street. She asks you for money. You find it within yourself to give her all the spare change you have. Just as you do, a homeless man approaches asking if you can spare some change. What do? Tell the man you've got no change left to offer. Tell the homeless woman to share with the man. Tell the homeless man to ask the woman for some of her change. Tell the homeless man that you'll get some more from somewhere. I would tell him I've got nothing left because I don't.
Have it. Yeah, it's true.
And I'm not going to tell the girl to share. Really now. Both your mother and your father fall incredibly. Oh, this is the dumb
Oh, yeah, I
one.
remember this one.
Fall incredibly ill to a life-threatening disease, and there's only enough medicine. I still stick with this answer.
I think my answer changed. I think I would give it.
If you're picking this, you're a horrible person.
Oh yeah, no, you just have no emotion, zero. But yeah, I would probably.
I care too much about either of them to do this.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
give it to my mother though,
I would just
because
split
she's
it.
been more prominent. In my
Okay, then put her boyfriend in the scenario than a father.
Okay, well that I can't do.
That's what I'm saying. You
Probably
can't.
still
You
my
can't.
Mother, though.
You can't do it.
I think I might still go with my mother though. She throughout all of my life, she's been with me and has been super supported out of what I.
This says nothing about the fact that they need a certain amount of medication. It just says enough. Well, no, it says that's the same. Oh, and facilities, the same one. I can't pick one. Even if I put her boyfriend in the same scenario, because we have her dad and her and him. No matter who I put in the father situation, I can't pick either one. I just can't. I have to split it. I can't pick. Doesn't surprise me. You find a case of money tucked away inside of a dumpster. Inside there's 10 solid gold bars and a vial of mysterious liquid. Under the veil, there's a note that says the cure for cancer. What do you do? Okay. Mark actually had a very good idea for this, and I immediately my thought went to that place when this question came back. If there's this makes sense. If there's a case with gold bars, specifically 10 solid gold bars, and a vial that says the cure for cancer on it, I'm going to assume that. Because here's the thing: why would the gold bars be in the case for the cure for cancer or whatever? That something tells me that the gold is somehow related to the cure for cancer. Because why else would the gold be in there? And it's by a dumpster, so someone tried to throw it away. So the cure for cancer might be a failed cure for cancer or something. I don't know what it is, but I'm giving it to someone else. I'm not keeping either the gold or the cancer, and I'm not gonna sell it because that's dumb. So, I'm giving it to someone else. What a wasted opportunity. Yeah, shut up. I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't judge. You're stuck alone inside of your house and you're starving to death. You're completely run out of food and no one is coming to save you for weeks. The only potential source of food around you is your family pets. What do you do? Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no.
Well, I'm not surprised. Your neighbor's home is on fire. A blazing inferno among smoke emits from the windows. You hear screams for help coming from within, but you can't see past the flames. No one else is around in sight. What do you do? Call the fire department to keep a distance from the home. Start shouting for help and searching for someone nearby. Run into the burning home to try and rescue anyone you can. Walk away. There's nothing you can do. I would probably do both A and B here, but I'd probably do A first.
Yeah, but I'm in no position to run in, do something like
That's all. Fire departments have also said that's the most stupidest thing you can ever do because that puts you in the victim situation now because you ran in. You're fast asleep in your bed when you're awoken by what sounds like a woman's muffled cries from somewhere in your room. You quickly realize it's coming from under your bed. Immediately look under the bed, hide under your covers, and wait patiently. Verbally call out and ask who's in your room. Jump out of the bed and run into your room immediately. Where's the option to grab bed knife? All right.
Yeah, where's the option to throw a grenade under there?
Immediately look under the bed. No. Hide under your covers and wait patiently. No. Verbally call out. No. I guess it's still this one. I remember this was the thing I chose before. I'm not looking under the bed because that's what they want me to do. Hide under your covers. That's dumb because hiding also makes it so that I can't see the bed anymore. Verbally call out and ask who's in your room. That's dumb. So yeah, this one, I guess. But I would grab bed knife. A man in a fancy suit approaches you while you're walking down the street. He pulls a watch from his pocket and hands it to you. He claims that when the watch stops ticking, it marks the moment your time runs out on this earth. What do you do? Take the watch and thank him for the gift. Decline the offer for the watch and keep walking. Tell them that he needs professional help and keep his distance. Tell him you already got 3 of them in your toy and your Happy Meal.
I like the last Why?
I would decline the offer and keep walking.
Yeah, why would you want to worry about that?
I'm not gonna sit there and watch the clock all day. Would you now? Yeah, that's what I said. You're sitting at home playing a game on your PC when all of a sudden someone grips and squeezes your shoulder firmly from behind. Okay. Immediately jump and turn around, scream and stay still in terror. Spin around with a vicious elbow to whoever's behind you. Tell them to squeeze harder. You could use a nice massage. Okay, scenario time. You're sitting at home. It doesn't say you're home alone. Okay. Come on, game on your PC. Someone grips and squeezes your shoulder firmly from behind, right? So in realistic scenarios, right? This can't be an intruder. I am on the top level of our house, in a very, like, it's not even next to the stairs. So, like, I'm assuming this is someone that's in our house, right? Which that leaves... I mean, here's the thing. Again, I have to be real with this question. It can't be anyone on the ground floor, because they would call me up, or they would... I'd hear them open the door. Well, I guess I'd hear the door open anyway. But, like... They wouldn't come up specifically and do that, right? So that just leaves Isabel. And if, like, she's doing that, I'd be a little creeped out, but... Like, who else would it be? This doesn't make sense. Like, if, in my realistic scenario, this doesn't make sense. Because even in fantasy scenario, if someone tried to break in, why would they come specifically to my room and do this, right? So... I have to assume that it's someone already in the house. And if it's someone already in the house, I know that I don't need to do this. Vicious elbow. Unless it's Zachary, I'll do it.
Wow.
I wouldn't scream. Immediately jump and turn around. Probably wouldn't do that either, because I wouldn't be scared. I get it's the joke answer, but that's the only answer I would see doing. Because yeah, that's the only answer I see that I would say. Because like the other three I wouldn't be doing. You're sitting in the bathtub trying to relax when a hand emerges from the water. Yikes! Jump out of the bath and run as fast as you can. Yep, probably viable. Kick the hand and try to keep it away from you while still being in the bath. Absolutely not. Give it a firm handshake, maybe even a solid fist bump.
Yeah, got that with the homies, you know.
I'm jumping out of the... If there's a hand in the tub, I wouldn't be taking a bathtub anyway. Or taking a...
Yeah, I don't take a bath anymore.
I don't take baths. But let's say I was, right? I would jump out and run fast. There's no explanation for that. I can't be real with that one. That one's just... There's no realism with that one ever. Clever. You get out of bed and immediately fall down into a deep, dark hole. A man is standing above you, looking down and telling you to put lotion on your skin while he watches. What do? Scream for help, start slathering yourself in lotion, tell him you've got very sensitive skin and allergies, ask if he'll come down and apply lotion. This one, because it gets him closer to me, so I can dome rock him.
Exactly.
Smart choice. See, he gets it. You're sitting at home alone, and all of a sudden your door slams shut. You see it before your very eyes, and you know that no one was home, and it couldn't have been a gust of wind. So realistically, it typically would be a gust of wind, but if I saw it and there's no possible wind that could have come from anywhere, stay perfectly still and watch the door. Look for a weapon around the room immediately. Jump up and try to climb out of the window. Not doing that. Run over to the door and open it. So your door slammed shut, which implies it was already open. My thing would be, why would they close the door? So this is presumed to be an intruder. Why would they close the door? They want me to come open it. I think that's what it is. So I would say it's perfectly still and watch the door. I like that.
Very true.
Someone you've known for many years but have no attraction to tells you that they've had a magic crush on you for a long time. What do? Ask them out on a date. Who knows what will happen? Tell them that you're flattered but just not interested. Tell them that you feel dating might ruin your friendship. Ask if they might want to be friends with benefits. This one probably. If I have no attraction to them, I don't want to give them false hope. Ah, so you're one of those types. What's that supposed to mean? Your dog starts randomly barking at the darkest corner of your living room. There doesn't appear to be anything there, but your dog insists on escalating to growls. Try to calm your dog down by petting them. Stand and stare at the corner to see if anything moves. Walk up to the corner and extend your hand to feel for anything. That one's dumb. Walk out of the room and ignore it entirely. I would honestly stand and stare at the corner if anything moves. I've done this before, actually. Well, my dog wasn't, like, barking or growling. She was just kind of staring there, and that's what I did. I just stood there and
You
waited.
just gotta see what they're looking at.
But, I stood there, waited for about a minute, and then I got bored and left. So, but yeah, I never checked, in that particular scenario, I didn't check if there was a spider or anything, but I didn't think there was. So, I'm taking note of that. See a massive spider in your, hey, spider. Spider the size of your hands, what do? Grab something bigger to smash it. I don't think, if it's the size of my hand, I don't think I'm winning that battle. So I'm not going to try and battle it. Well, I guess we're moving out now.
Say goodbye to the house, kid.
Burn the entire house down. It's the only way to be safe. Try to capture a life for science. Okay, here's what I would do in real life, right? It's the size of my hand. I'm putting it under a bowl and transporting it outside because I don't want anything to do with it. Trying to kill it is probably the dumb thing because it's a big spider, and typically bigger spiders are the ones that bite. So I'm not going to try and battle that. Well, not always. So smashing it's a dumb idea. Moving out's the joke answer. Well, I mean, this one's the joke answer. I wouldn't move out just because of that. I wouldn't take it for science, but it's the only capture option here. So, sure.
Well, I mean, what if it comes back?
Oh, well, I'd do it again. Or I find out how in the world a spider the size of my hand got into the house. Because, like, the only option would be there's a giant hole somewhere, or someone left the door open for 27 hours. Like, that's the only explanation. Closest family member tells you that they're a serial killer. What do you do? Who would I even consider that to be? Tell them you don't want to know any more details. Turn them into the authorities. Ask them information so you can help them stay out of trouble. I would try to convince them that they need help. I see.
I can't hold it anymore.
Coffee.
Bruh.
We found out that you only had 1 day left to live. What do you do? Okay, this is the similar to the other one. Tell everyone that I love them and to be happy, not sad. That's not gonna work. They're gonna be sad anyway. Do something insane and crazy. Anything goes. I don't know if you've had it. This crazy and insane thing for me would be to skydive, but you can't plan that in a day. That has to be like that. They need to know like weeks in advance, so that's unrealistic.
Yeah, it's like a reservation tag.
Not tell anyone at all. Just act if nothing changed. That's probably my answer. Spend my time on my own, away from others. I would do a mix of both these last ones. Similar to Mark, I'd spend some time to sit and just think about things, but I'd also want to go out and do stuff. I would do more of this, so I'm gonna pick this one. Alrighty then. If one of your pets started speaking to you and told you that they've got a dire warning that they were going to die if you didn't let them eat all the ice cream in the freezer, what do?
Yeah,
Go lay down. I'm obviously way too high for this. Give them all the ice cream they can handle. Don't give them ice cream. You're not gonna fall for that one. Assure them that you'll protect them and they won't die. Okay, if one of your pets, again, I'm going to pick Willow. If Willow came into my room and told me that she was going to die if she didn't get ice cream, first of all, I'd be completely freaked out because she's speaking to me. Second of all, that would tell me that, like, they need to have ice cream because pets can't talk. So, oh, lovely. And plus, ice cream's not terrible as long as they only have a little bit. If all of a sudden you could start hearing other people's thoughts and the person next to you was thinking about mugging you and stealing your money, what would you do? Take preemptive action and beat them up first. Tell them that you don't think mugging you is a good idea. I like that one. Get away from them as quickly as possible. I like that one as well. And ignore it. No, that's stupid.
If you attack them...
Hang on. If I tell them... that would creep me out. If I was the person mugging them, or mugging the other person, that would creep me out if the person I was about to mug turned to me and said, hey, I don't think mugging me would be a good idea. That'd creep me out. To the point where they'd probably walk away.
Yeah, and I think that's what we picked last time, and I still think it's the best answer.
I mean, walking away is also reasonable, but also they can just follow you. So
exactly.
That sounds reasonable. Best friend comes to you and tells you that they just accidentally killed someone and they don't want to go to prison. Help them hide the body. That's stupid. Report them to the authorities. Tell them that they're on their own. Yeah, try to convince them to turn themselves in. I'd do this one.
Try to convince them.
If they don't turn themselves in, I would then report. Oh, you're driving in your car and you actually run someone over. You're pretty sure that they're okay, but the fact that their head is clearly detached from the body suggests that it's probably just wishful thinking.
I think they'll...
Call your best friend and tell them that you don't want to go to prison. Turn yourself into the authorities. Drive away and hope nobody saw what you did. Try and hide the body yourself.
I'm sure some pepper...
Accidentally, if it's accidental, then you should have no problem doing this one. I'm watching you. Yeah, I know you are. Interesting how that played out. I think it's time to move on to the next portion of our test.
Oh, I thought there were only two.
No, we've played this game.
Oh yeah, would you rather?
The following questions that shall be asked, would you rather style questions? I would rather him stop having COVID.
Oh my god.
Imagine you've got a gun to your head and you absolutely must choose the answer. Okay. No matter how uncomfortable it may be. You just skipped that, okay. Would you prefer to be loved by all or feared by all? Fear is stupid. Would you rather never get angry or never get jealous? Angry or jealous? I mean, I don't get jealous really at all. So, I guess I'd pick angry then. Because I don't get jealous very often. Would you rather be held in high regard by your parents or by your friends? I guess I'd go friends because there's more of them. So there's more people talking highly about me. So yeah, I guess I'd go that one. Would you rather live in space under the sea? Get out of my face.
This ain't Ariel.
Would you rather donate your body to science or donate your organs to people who need them? I don't know how I would help science, so probably not.
Probably some kind of like.
Would you rather go to jail for 5 years for something you didn't do, or get away with something horrible you did, but always live in fear of being caught? 5 years would really suck. And this happens. This happens to people. Like, people go to jail for no reason. And then, like, after they're done, they get proven innocent. It's stupid. Either way, do something horrible. I wouldn't even be doing that, so I guess I had to pick that one. Would you rather work at a horrible job that you hate but retire comfortably in 10 years from now, or would you rather have your dream job but have to work until the day you die? If it's your dream job, it's not a job.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I agree with Mark who said that too. Would you rather every shirt you'll ever wear to be somewhat itchy or be able to use one-ply of toilet paper?
No, who uses 1 ply of toilet paper? If you use 1 ply, you're
itchy
a
shirt,
psychopath.
like, couldn't live with that though. I couldn't live with an itchy shirt.
1 ply?
I don't know. Would you rather have the skin that... you know what? Here's the actual real life answer. You just get a bidet. Boom. Problem solved.
Oh,
Skip
true,
toilet
yeah,
paper. Just throw toilet paper outside of reality itself, and boom. You just...
Or
you
are
just
those
do.
like way more expensive?
Oh, well. If I can only use 1 ply of toilet paper, I'm investing in it then. I'll get a loan. Would you rather have the skin that changes colors depending on your mood, or have tattoos appear on your body that depict what you did yesterday? I think that'd be sick. I think my original answer... Oops. I think my original answer was the color one, but I think that's better. This is the dumb one, so I'm gonna do that one. Oh, this is also the dumb one. I'm not answering your dumb questions. That one had no bearing on the results. I was just curious. I think we've answered enough of these types of questions, as I'm sure you'd agree. We're going to end the test with a short series of final questions. Actually, there's 4 sections because there's these final questions.
Oh, great. 4,
Giving simple answers.
As if I wasn't wrong enough.
We'll get started now. This is like the number and the colored ones, right? Of the following numbers, which do you like most? 7-11, baby.
Very
3,
true.
40,
I do like 7-Eleven.
7 because it's one of my lucky numbers.
3 because it's.
Out of the following options, which color resonates with you best at this exact moment? Black, red, green, blue. Green's a stupid color. Blue, not really.
green's
Red.
the
At this very moment? I guess blue, because blue is a happy color.
It's also a chill color.
Out of the following options, which creature are you least comfortable around? Spiders, snakes, scorpions, dogs. Dogs, no.
Dogs,
Spiders, no. I don't encounter scorpions, so I guess snakes. Out of the following options, which flavor is your favorite? Chocolate, vanilla, peanut butter. Ooh, give me.
Oh,
Mint is dumb. Sorry, Isabel.
chocolate or peanut
Bro,
butter?
why is strawberry not on here?
Because it's not a common color, or it's not a common.
Strawberry.
It's not a common thing. Chocolate's too much oftentimes. Vanilla's really good, but peanut butter, man. Ooh, anything peanut butter. I think, besides Reese's by itself, I think anything peanut butter is a genius invention. Mint tastes like toothpaste. Outside of Andy's candies, because I forgot those existed. I think in my original thing I said I didn't like anything mint, but that's incorrect. But peanut butter, man. Can't go wrong with peanut butter.
I think I'd go with chocolate.
I'd eat a spoon of peanut butter if I needed to.
Very true.
Out of the following options, which do you personally value the most? Family, friends, money, freedom. The freedom to make friends, money. I mean, family you don't get to choose, so I can't say that one. But the freedom to make friends and money, so I'm going freedom.
I'd probably go with family, because...
Out of the following options, which could you most live without? Family, friends, money, and money. Out of the following options, which statement is the most accurate? I am brave, I am caring, I'm smart, I am attractive. Probably smart. Out of these options, yeah. Out of the following options, which are you most afraid of? Living forever, losing my loved ones, dying alone, dying immediately after this test is finished.
I did see the aspect of being
Dying
scared
after this
of-
test is finished is not going to happen. Dying alone. Losing my loved ones is inevitable.
Living forever.
Living forever sounds like an absolute nightmare.
But yeah, because you have to watch everyone you know and care about perish and have to live through...
Dying alone, I'm not worried about.
You literally have to live to the end of the earth.
Yeah, that's no. We're almost finished, but I've just got one final question for you. Have you punched a nun?
Gosh
I
darn it,
still
why did
haven't
you
punched a
do
nun.
that?
All right, listen, my birthday's coming up. I'll ask for it. All right.
Okay.
Scott, we got to do it. We gotta give it a try sometime. It can really take the edge off.
Mother, I would like, for my birthday, I would
All right, we're
like
done
a
here.
nun
I'm through
to
with you.
punch.
I'm just gonna calculate results very carefully. I don't want to miss anything important. Trying my absolute hardest not to judge you right now. Trying to keep this as professional as possible. Here we go. Based on what you've told me, I've come to a conclusion. This is what I personally believe would be in your best interest. To acknowledge. Set in motion and accomplish in order to climb the ladder of happiness in your life. Here's where it gets serious. First and foremost, I'd like to start with a blanket statement that I think everyone truly needs to hear. Something that is taken for granted far more than anything else in life. Something that has such an incredible, unique, irreplaceable value compared to any other thing on this earth. And that, my friends, is the value of time. Time is the most valuable form of currency you will ever hold in life. You can spend time on anyone doing anything for any reason. Now, time can be spent, time can be wasted, and time can be taken away. But time can never be refunded, time can never be earned back, and more time can never be gained. Imagine a bank account with all the money you'll ever get to spend in life. Now imagine not knowing how much money is in your account. Imagine going to the store one day to purchase something you really need, and the cashier tells you, "I'm sorry, but you cannot afford that." As a matter of fact, you can never afford anything ever again. We only have so much time, and we have no idea just how much or how little we truly have before our bank accounts run dry. Why are you talking to me? I said nothing that was even close to anything that you would say, and she's still talking. Ruining the moment. And the fact that we get to decide and choose what we spend our time on just shows how truly special it is when someone spends their time on you. That is very true. So now that we understand the incredible value of time, I'd like to make a suggestion for you personally, and how I think you'd be best spending your time in order to achieve what you truly need most at this current stage in your life. Let's see here. Yeah, the time thing is like, that's why I use that as a quote today, because that is such a good, like, analogy. Because a lot of people waste their time on stuff that they can't get back at that point, so. I'm going to be real with you here. Your biggest waste of time is that you spend more time thinking about doing things instead of actually doing them. You get stuck in this infinite loop of paralysis by analysis, where instead of actually carrying out a task, you spend countless time thinking about doing it or analyzing whether or not it's actually worth doing. But the only true way to ever really know if something is worth doing or not is to just suck it up and do it. Think about all the time you've wasted by overthinking and procrastinating. If you were to add all the time up, just how much time you think you've wasted. Now imagine if you would have shut your brain off, stopped thinking about doing things, and just doing them. Just done them. Think about how many great things you could have accomplished by now. Now that the tough love part is out of the way, listen to me very carefully. You've got so much life left to live and so much potential to do so many things. It's time to stop thinking and start doing. You're going to unlock a whole new world of opportunity, and you're going to be on such an amazing path once you get moving. Don't waste any more time, because you can either be where you want to be in 3 months from now, or you can be looking back 3 months ago and be exactly where you are now. Once you get the ball rolling, you're going to be a hell of a lot happier in life, and I think you're already see the truth in that. I think you'll be very surprised at how much of a positive impact this can have on your life going forward. I hope this information helps you achieve your goals. Secret word is accomplish. That is also different. Remember this word. This will come in handy. So we got blessed and accomplish. I'm getting all different sorts of things now, which makes sense because it's been a year and a half. Take the secret word. Yep, we've already read this. If you want to go see the original episode, we read this and stuff. One more thing. Feedback and support. Yep. Cool. Final installment, which we're going to be doing next week. There we go. Thank you for everything. In the meantime, leave your opinions or whatever. There we go. Credits, I can not skip, but I can just go that. Check out Chasing Demons. Still isn't out yet. Can't wait for that though. That's gonna be great. That's gonna be crazy. There we go. This is the list, right? Yeah, I don't need to see it. Again, we've already seen it in the original video, so you can go watch that. There we go. Okay, so I got blessed and accomplished. 2 different things there. So will the thing change on the next one? That's going to be the question. Like I said, it's been a year and a half, so you would think that the advice I would give would be different. And that really goes to show how crazy this game series is, because, like, the fact that there's so many possible choices and words and stuff, it's like, it really goes to show how much time and effort they put into this. You know, it's pretty crazy. But, there we go. I know some of my answers were different in there. I can already tell, but if you want to, like, compare them, go ahead, go watch the first episode. Or, well, not the first episode, like the original episode. Because these games are pretty great, and I have to check out that horoscope one. I forgot to do that one. But yeah, pretty sick, dude. So yeah, on the left you can check out the original episode, like the normal one. And then on the right, I guess you can check out. I mean, this was technically it was labeled as a horror game, so I'm gonna technically call it one. On the right, you can check out the horror game playlist, where it has actual like scary horror games in it, like Faz, like other FNAF-related style games. And then if you like the content you're seeing, please consider subscribing and try to finish every series we can, except for Lewis Benz, because Lewis equals Luigi, and no one likes him. Luigi's such an uncreative color. We've already been over this. I mean, it's pretty obvious.
That's not true.
Even MatPat himself, MatPat himself said green is such an uncreative color. So I mean, just like, you know, come on.
No. Very not true.
The lore of Luigi is that green's an uncreative color. Boom. There we go. That one sentence. There we go.
Luigi is that
the lore is that he's an evil piece of garbage. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I mean, Luigi is a piece of garbage. So him being evil piece of garbage makes perfect sense. So there we go. And also we have merch. You can go all the way to the bottom of the description of any episode, and it's there. Everything you see in the store right now is permanent. Well, so it will be there forever. We're going to be doing some events soon where they will not be permanent, so go check. So keep an eye out, I guess. Me and my friends also have a podcast. You guys can listen to it on anytime stream platform, whether it be Amazon Music or Spotify. And you can also listen right on YouTube. So go to the main page, go to the podcast tab, and it'll be right there. Before I fully end off, though, I do have an announcement. For anyone that saw the ARG clip last week, you'll notice that it mentioned the 22nd, which is my birthday coming up. If you're watching this, the day came out in 2 days from now on Friday. On Friday, you're not going to be getting 2 videos because you have Mario Party and the Birthday Bash. You're going to be getting 3 videos because the third one is the final trailer for the mod. It is the final trailer. It's going to be a gameplay trailer, so there's going to be someone explaining how the game's going to work, and it's going to be the final trailer, and in that trailer we'll reveal the date that we will start doing it. Now, the way I mentioned this was a long time ago, but I mentioned that once we're going to be once the mod is ready, which is it's approaching, we are going to play it on the channel, and then once Zach and Isabel get to whatever ending they get to, because they're only getting one ending. Once they get to whatever ending they get to, then it's going to be released to the public where you guys can play it. There will be a link in the description once that's done, and that way you guys can play it, find clues, get to the other endings, and all that jazz. But the date will be marking the date that these two start playing it, right? So it's not going to really be releasing the date. So just wanted to warn you, I might put that in the description as well on the actual trailer video. But just wanted to let you know, because that's what's happening on the 22nd. You're getting the final, the final part of Windmillville for Mario Party. You're getting the Birthday Bash, which happens at normal time, 8 o'clock. And then in between those two, you're getting the final mod trailer. So there you go. Just wanted to announce that. I might put that in the comments just so nobody, because some people skip the end, which I totally get. So I might put that in the comments too, just to make everyone aware. Yeah, I think that's all from announcements from me, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.